Maybe tomorrow. I got a busy day.
So what's up, sleeper or sleeper? Damn it. I read my name at the same time I was saying Simon.
What's up, Simon?
Duh.
We're
What's up,
already
Simone?
starting on a good note.
Let me send him a text. So, George, you got it for a minute in case someone pops in.
No problem.
I gotta send John
Nobody's
a
here,
text.
so
Yeah.
what's up, Simon? How you been, man? Is that ramp of yours getting fixed yet?
Yeah, they've got it done now.
Oh, they got it done.
Yeah.
All right, on. Yubo Joe, what's going on? I gotta be careful with that passion fruit, man. It's so smooth and
Man.
delicious.
That stuff looks so good in the bottle alone, just
Yeah,
alone.
it's
What's up,
really,
Joe?
really good, huh?
Just in case, Joe, in case you want to hang out with a couple of lightweights.
What's up, Chuck? Man, I need a haircut, man. I can see all the hairs
You and me
popping out
both,
everywhere.
dude. Look at my feathers. I got the fluffy things because I don't wear glasses all the time, so when I do, it makes my hair stick out.
Yeah,
And if I wear them for a while, then everything's blurry until my eyes straighten out.
yeah. What's up, NBL and
Barbacoa.
Scotty and Daniel? The passion fruit, Joe. The only reason I bought it because it looked good, bro. It's 1800, and it tastes good, man. It's smooth, really refreshing. Yeah, all those beers I've been drinking, man. I ran out. What's up,
Oh,
Christy?
did you really?
Yeah, I had the whole case, and I didn't. Well, I finished it in what, 2 cities.
What's up, Christy?
So
NBL.
Friday,
That
I'll
post a
be going to
link.
the store. I'll go pick some more up.
Is the link
Yeah,
going
they
by that
started this
quick?
plumbing thing today, man. And downstairs, I got a bunch of fans going, and it's very, very loud downstairs.
Oh, so they got the walls open then?
Not yet. We're waiting for. That's who called right now. For the plumber. Their plumber flaked out, so I had to get somebody else.
Hey,
All
baby
he's gonna do is
doll.
just cap it. What's that?
My granddaughter.
Oh, hey.
Oh, not him.
No, Cam.
Hey, honey. What's up,
Right
sweetheart?
on. Hola.
Camera.
The Mexican.
Cameron. Got camera in my brains. Hey, baby doll. Papa loves you.
Ron, what's going on?
What's up, Ron? Remember, the audience heard you're
Sunday.
going live this Sunday with us. So go get your hair trimmed up, shave your face, put some cologne on, brush your teeth, put your best shirt on. We'll see you on Sunday, my friend.
Lance is holding you up to it, huh?
Yes, sir. Grand sleeper.
His grand sleeper.
Thank you, Christy. Raquel.
Hey, Raquel, how are you?
My favorite person.
I think we all know that.
Yeah. I don't make it too obvious, do I?
Not really. I seen a little bit of your video, Lance, that Popeye.
The Asian influence one.
I had the volume full blast on my TV, and I still couldn't hear it because there's about 10 to 15 fans downstairs.
Is that right?
And I was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait where it's peace and quiet, and then I can watch it.
Yeah. It's, I put out a short, I don't know. I posted the whole video, the full video, and then I remixed a short from it. Thank you, MBL. And I'll remix a short from it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's happened before. What's up, Chuck?
What's up,
It's happened
Chuck?
before where
Hey
where
guys.
I put in the description of the short that no, she won't.
She's gonna hit you with the chancla way, with the sandal.
No, She knows I have a sweetheart.
Yes, Raquel.
What's up, Guggen?
Where was
Hey
I at? Joe?
everybody. I haven't said hi to anybody, but there's a lot of you and
Haha.
hi.
JK. I'm so distracted right now. What was? Oh, so I made a short, and before I would put in the description of the short to go to the full length video,
Yeah.
and it actually helped the views. Well, this time I did it, and I think it's killed my full length video.
Really?
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, both of you guys, I watched your videos and they were really good.
Thank you, Chuck.
Oh,
Appreciate
did you
that.
put a video up today too, George?
No, Friday. Mine comes out Friday.
Yeah, I haven't talked to George since then, so
Yeah, he had a talk with me about overcooking one of my steaks or the tri-tip.
yeah, I told you I was going to take your barbecue man card away.
My wife doesn't like it raw, or
Well,
she
it
likes it
don't
fully
have to
cooked.
be raw. Medium rare is
I love
fine.
medium rare. The more I got into my channel, the more I like medium rare. That's for sure.
Hey, George,
Yes, sir.
I'm remembering to post the comments.
Yeah, you're doing good. We're already 2 days in a row. What's up, Mike?
Yeah.
So,
Lance
how
is on
many are you
live.
short now, Lance?
What's up, Elvin?
Um, I need over 1,000. I would say I'm not real good at math here. I'm gonna go with 1,030 hours.
That's not bad, dude. Not bad.
Really,
You're
that
getting them
many
quick.
still?
Yeah.
You are
Someone snuck
getting
in
them
here.
real quick.
I
Alvin,
mean,
I want to thank you for being out there last night, dude. Unfortunate things happened. Uh, I hope you didn't take it to heart or nothing. Just know that we were behind you and have your back. Enough said. We're moving on.
exactly.
Christy. Oh, Mike. NBL. Alvin.
How you doing, Christy? Uh,
How's
I
Randy
know,
doing?
I know. Randy's working, so
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pulling that night shift thing.
yeah. Christy, how long will he be on nights?
More drama, Joe, but that's as far as I'm going with it, buddy.
I don't know nothing about it. I wasn't there.
Boy,
No.
Simon really had an interesting
Boys,
live last night.
1328. Oh, he's at work. Let me ask you guys in the chat. What do you guys eat like most
Okay.
of the time at home
Thank you.
besides
Thank you, ma'am.
barbecue?
What'd you say, George?
What's your favorite? What's your go-to? A sandwich, a bowl of cereal, Frosted Flakes,
Ooh,
For what?
frosted
Breakfast?
flakes are nice.
for anything during the
For
week?
anything?
Like for us, it would be we probably eat spaghetti once a week at least. My wife loves spaghetti.
Believe
So
me, it wouldn't be much on me eating breakfast at dinner.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Alvin.
Someone
By the
brought it to
way,
my
Joe, how you doing, buddy? Sorry I haven't been much in your chats.
You all right,
burgers
Chuck?
and tacos are staple in
Well,
my
we
house.
have a bad week this week.
Hmm.
My
You sound like
Beachy leftover barbecue.
you
Go
know
ahead,
my
Lance. I'm sorry.
you know my two sons, Chuck and
yes.
Steve. Their grandma passed away
Uh,
yesterday at 4:15 a.m.
Sorry to hear that.
okay. You didn't.
So yeah, I love that lady, and it reminds me of my mom. So I'm not dealing too good with it myself.
Yeah. I knew something was up. You just seemed to be a little slow acting and a little depressed, I'd say. But
Yeah, well, I figured I'd jump on here,
Sardines.
with my friends and have at it. You
yeah,
know,
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, man.
everything is this weekend, so this weekend's not going to be good.
right.
It's
There you go.
tough,
Big.
man. It can be tough.
You got people here in the
Luckily,
chat.
huh?
I say you have people here in the chat showing respect.
Well, I appreciate it, everybody. Um, she was a good lady. She lasted 82 years,
Oh wow, nice age,
and
yeah.
and yeah, she even though her daughter and I didn't see eye to eye, but
AKA ex-wife.
yeah, I yeah, my two sons' mom, but her and I we got along great, you know. But it's for the better. You know, she was in the hospital with pneumonia and lost the battle.
Is that right?
Yeah. So if anybody starts feeling sick, please get checked out and see your doctor or call them. Um, it's bad out there.
Yeah.
I mean, Lance, you weren't that well not too long ago, right?
Yeah, but I'm cool. I abused. You know, I went out of the normal of my regular eating routine. Wintertime is always a bad time for me because I'm not really physical as I normally am during the summer months, warmer months.
What's up, Troy?
Right,
So
right.
I'll get back into some type of routine here very shortly, probably even this weekend. Um,
Yeah, I was sick. I was sick that one day because of that COVID shot. Not COVID. Yeah, COVID shot. No,
oh,
wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I got. COVID shot.
this is a that was a man. Was it a dessert contest, Joe, that you were in?
No, he won. I don't have social media, but I did see it his community that he won second place with his stuffed brisket mushrooms. I think he did. He made
Okay.
it to the
I
second
know it was a
round.
I know it was a cook, but for some
Something like
reason
that.
I was thinking dessert.
Okay, maybe it's dessert. I don't know. I just
Thank
seen it
you,
on the community
everybody
post.
in the chat. That I really appreciate and love you all. Joe, are you going live tonight?
Joe voted 3 times.
Appetizer competition. Yeah. Okay.
Christie's smash burgers sound fantastic. I've been craving those too. I don't know. I don't. My wife says we might not order pizza for Super Bowl, so I might be cooking them. Say
Yeah, I forget who put a video out with stuffed mushrooms.
it looks
Okay, Joe,
fantastic.
I'll try to be in your chat, buddy.
You say yes then?
Yeah, he
Turn
said
the
he
quarter
will
around.
be. So that'll be at 9.
Okay. Yep. I see it. Man, chat is starting to fly again.
Yeah, really. I'm trying to keep up with it myself.
You want to put a twist on them? I felt like grinding my own ground beef and then adding a whole pound of bacon for the ratio for the fat content and smashing them that way, but I don't know if it'll work. Or maybe just grilling them so that fat can render really well. We'll see.
You
So
going
Alvin,
bacon or pork belly?
No bacon.
Okay.
I was gonna grind it into the chuck. I don't know if I wanted to smash them or just put them over the Weber with some live fire or whatnot.
Right, right.
We'll see.
there's Alvin. that'd be that'd be a little bit of a responsibility there, Daniel. I don't know if I could quite handle that one.
I like
Yeah,
that one, Lance.
After party lunch.
we could
Oh,
possibly
it
do
will
that.
work, Gajo. I was thinking
You
about
know,
making the
I
video while I
watched.
do it, but I wanted to experience it first before I actually did the video. So if that will work,
There he
maybe I'll
is.
just do a video out of it then.
Who's that? Who's that? What's up, Alvin?
There you go. It's Alvin Shane.
Hey, Elvin!
Alvin,
Finally, I get to put a face on that name.
Yeah. I
didn't
look
I
like,
see you on another live
yeah, it
with
was
your buddy Hobo?
yeah, it was Simon's last night. So there's kind of a Simon called me today and I'm going, why is everybody apologizing? And it didn't
It
make
shouldn't have happened.
well.
It-
So Lance, here's the thing. I've been in construction for 40 years. Okay, I've got a thick skin. All right. If you piss me off, I'm going to tell you pissed me off, and you're probably going to lose some teeth. What I heard last night was it was nothing. It was
Right.
really nothing. And I don't know why anybody would think that they were offending me because I didn't respond to them that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Anthony kind of disappeared real quick too.
Oh, I didn't know you were there, Chuck. Were you there last night?
I was in the chat. Yeah,
Oh, okay. You doing that lurking thing?
yeah,
Yeah, he was in the background.
yeah. I hit Simon up on the Instagram and we chatted a little bit. And I said he ought to be glad that I watched it afterwards. See, I had my old man nap, and then I woke up and it was over with. So I went ahead, still watched it, gave him the view and the credit, and believe me,
I'm sorry. I got some comments coming in here or text coming in.
oh, I understand, sir.
Good.
So Jorge, you got that what insurance do you have, bro? You don't have State Farm.
Apparently, he's on a private phone call.
He probably is. He's got contractors calling him also.
Yeah.
He'll be back here in a minute. I definitely want to discuss your channel more in depth, Alvin. Love the idea. Hey, the panel is yours.
Yeah, Christy, go for it.
It's
I
pretty
got that you want to do restoration of cast iron, and you're hoping to maybe, I don't know if it was teach or just get the interest of the younger children today, and to how to use the cast iron.
Yeah, that's the most difficult thing. It's not only cast iron restoration. I mean, you don't really have to restore cast iron. If you want to go out and buy a brand new Lodge cast iron pan, you spend $30 to $40. You need to know how to take care of it. You need to know how to cook with it. You can't just, even though it's advertised as pre-seasoned, Yes, it is pre-seasoned. But if you throw a cold piece of protein in it and you don't put oil in it first, then it's going to stick. Always. It will always stick. So I recently picked up, it was last summer, I picked up a pan at a yard sale. And it was one of those Square Lodge grill pans. And the only reason I found it was I went to a yard sale, didn't see any cast iron out there, and I always ask, hey, you got any rusty, cruddy, or cast iron that you want to get rid of? And he goes, yeah, I got a piece. And he brought it out, and it was rusty as all hell. All right. But the first thing I did is I stuck it on the garage slab. Okay, it sits nice and flat. I can fix it. Paid $5 for it. He wanted 10. I go, no, $5. To buy that pan, it's like $30 through Lodge. Now, it was his daughter's pan who bought it brand new. She used it one time, did not stick any oil in the pan because it was pre-seasoned and the steak stuck to the pan. She threw it out in her dad's backyard and it sat there for like 3 years getting rusty. I grabbed it. If you give me just a second, hold on, I'm gonna take you on an adventure. And
Alvin, I got a question for you, buddy.
Go ahead.
My apparently my grandmom has some cast iron down in the basement that I found.
Yeah.
And they are not rusty, but is showing some rust. What are your means of cleaning them up and seasoning them?
Simple solution for rust. You use 50-50 vinegar and water. Put it in a spray bottle. Hose it down. Don't go more than 30 minutes at a time. Take a scouring pad I have used SOS pads. I really don't like the soap in it.
Right.
But if you have a scouring pad like from Walmart, scrape it out, wash it. Everybody says don't wash it with soap. Yeah, that's wrong answer. Okay. Dry it with a paper towel, throw it on the stove, heat it up, get all that residual water out of it, and then throw some oil on it. And I particularly like grapeseed oil and avocado oil. There's a mix.
Goodbye.
Still there. It's just a
His avatar is blacked out, but he's still there. Yeah. In the basement, I still see him.
Yeah,
just
but
about.
He's not saying anything. So
Griswold.
I see no motion. I'm gonna go back here to Barbacoa. I think I need to address something here, but I'm not sure.
Cheap but good brand.
There he is.
There he is.
Who? You guys lose me?
Yeah.
Oh, blame it on us. Blame it on us. Sure.
Yeah, no. My sister was trying to get a hold of me. So, Chuck, to answer your question, did you get the vinegar and water?
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Wash it. Use whatever oil you want, and just make sure you wipe it dry before you put it on the stove. Heat it up. Make sure there's no water in it. Oil it, and then keep on cooking with it. You're going to get it seasoned.
Right. Now, should I go and wipe it down with the oil a couple times before I cook, or what?
I just learned something. So I'm not a professional at this. There's a couple guys you can watch.
Right.
They're the only two channels that I actually watch, and I've watched thousands of hours on restoration. Okay, one is called the Mud Broker,
Okay.
and the other one is Cast Iron Cookware, and those guys have a plethora of knowledge on restoring cast iron. They give you a history on it also.
Really?
Oh yes, oh yes. I've got pans. I just picked up 2 months ago. I picked up pans that I thought I would never ever see, and they're from the 1800s, early 1800s, and the mid 1800s, and I got them for $5.
Wow.
Score.
Yeah,
You have about
I remember you talking last night on Simon, and you were saying that some guy wanted you to clean up a couple, but and you could keep the rest.
right, exactly, exactly. And one of the pans that he brought to me, he wanted the two larger of the small skillets, and he said, "Hey, check this pan out." And it just happened to be a BSNR, Birmingham Stove and Range hammer pan. And I'll show you guys in the videos what they are. So real what I want to show you is if you've gone to the Instagram um, that I posted, I don't know if stuff's still up because I can't actually access it and see what I have posted. But imagine this pan.
Yeah, you're on Instagram. I've got to follow you.
So
Oh,
you see how black that pan is?
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's got like the griddle in there, so you
Yeah,
can sear.
yeah, it's a sear pan. That thing was actually as rusty as you could actually possibly get it.
Really?
Oh, it was nasty. And I think that's I'm not sure if that's one of the photos on the Instagram or not. But
Yeah.
I I want to get people interested in it. And
Right.
it's
Right.
not something it's really not something that is daunting to the point where you throw the pan out because the damn thing sticks with a piece of cold steak in it. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is and this is last night where on Simon's Live where I think everything got sideways. It didn't go sideways for me, but I think it went sideways to whoever was viewing it is because the kids, the not necessarily just kids, it's
Right.
society, it's
Right.
society in general that doesn't know how to cook. Their parents never taught them how to cook. Fortunately for me, my mother, who was from Tennessee, my grandparents on her side from Tennessee, all they had was cast iron. I hated cast iron as a kid. Oh, I hated it with a passion because
Really?
I had to clean it, I had to oil it, I had to season it, and it was just heavier than shit. Now I can't get enough of it, really.
Really?
And and the point that I was trying to make last night was the kids in society needs to teach the younger generation how to cook, what seasonings to use, what vessel to cook it in, so that they're not going to McDonald's or Burger King or forbid Taco Bell. And they're just it's just a waste of time. And society is dwindling away at a very rapid rate.
The bad thing about it is getting the younger generation to cook.
You have to grab their attention.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. is grabbing their attention. I'm 55. Okay. It's kind of hard for me to grab somebody's attention at 30 years old because they think, okay, I'm 30 years old. I don't need your advice. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's fine.
Right. I got some questions I need to go back on yet, Alvin. So don't just sign off real quick. I've just been trying to keep up with the chat.
No,
And I know there's at least 2 questions in here, I believe. Daniel wants to know if you know anybody that'll scrub his pots for him. I think this is one of them. Oh, here you go, right here, Alvin. Can you read the chat, or you can't read the chat?
No, I can't read it right now.
Okay, this is from Barbacoa Bandits. His question to Alvin is: do you have a preference when it comes to a brand of a cast iron cookware? Right, what do you prefer over one or the other?
There actually is. It's not. If Barbacoa is asking about new brand, I would stick straight with Lodge. Just because what do I want to say? I support what's in this country and what's made in this country. If you can find another company that produces cast iron skillets in the United States, I haven't found one, but I did see one yesterday, and I haven't researched them yet. But what I particularly like to do is go to yard sales, go to flea markets, and find the old pans. Those are the better pans.
Right.
It's super easy to restore them. It's super easy to strip them. If you're doing one pan and only one pan, if you find a pan that's really good that you want, or if you know what you're looking for, then it's super easy.
Okay.
But as far as buying a new pan right now, I would really go with Lodge. And there's actually one reason that I would go with Lodge. It's because of their practices on the process. It actually gives you a base, the cooking surface. Old pans were machined; they were milled, turned on a lathe after they poured. Lodge got away from that. I think it was early 70s, so they could start producing more pans. Now, I didn't really like that surface until I stripped a couple of newer pans and I started seasoning them. And what I found is that rough surface on the cooking surface actually held the seasoning better than some of my older pans that were machined. And I can go into that on a later date in a video or something.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, don't give away all your secrets when you
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So just keep them for another day when you need content for a live or video that you're doing or something.
Yeah.
Do you agree that Griswold is going to be your like top of the line type cast iron? That'd be an older cast iron.
Yeah. No. The only reason I say no is because the older pan, it doesn't matter who made them. Birmingham Stove and Range, BSR, Griswold, Wagner, Old Lodge, and there's another. There's Martin Stove and Range. which I'd love to get my hands on a pan like that. Or American, it's American Stove Company, ASC. All those companies started right around the turn of the century, 1900, around there. Their practices, what they did, they were making products how products should be made. It wasn't Chinese, okay? It wasn't a quick sale, throw away, buy another one. No. These pans were made to last 200 years. I have a pan that's 200 years old. They were made that way. And they don't make shit that way anymore. But as far as an old pan, I really don't have a favorite as far as a brand. I just like old cast iron. I try and find them. I'll find them all day long and spend $5 for them.
All right, Alvin. Seems like you got Digits here. Seems like y'all share the same interest in cast iron. Pete Digits, I got to know him from Smoking Joe, had a YouTube cook-off in 2022, and that's where I met Pete Digits there. I don't really know the gentleman other than his name, and to be honest with you, I'm trying to remember even what his face looks like. I don't really see him on the air since then, but he made a statement that he's into the digits. He's into the cast iron also, so that might be a future hookup for you or something. Y'all could maybe do a collab or something in the near future with your yeah, I agree, Christy. Prove it to me. But might be a collab in y'all's future or something like that.
Yeah, I'm willing to do anything. It's
do you actually have a channel up yet, Alvin, or is it just Instagram?
Just what I posted on Instagram. I registered the name on YouTube, and I've tried to get answers on this. John with Salt, Pepper, and Fire has the and logo or symbol, and I can't register that crap. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong or what the hell. I'm just probably gonna go for it and change it later. Find a logo and get that added later or something. I'm the type of person that jumps in with both feet, but I like to research before I do it.
Right. Well, there's another gentleman I talked to not too long ago. We all know him, and I talked to him periodically about when's he going to post his video, and that was his exact reply. He's just too much perfectionist to come into the video world of YouTube half prepared. So I can understand that. Me, myself, I'm sort of kind of that way too, but I just got to the point, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. And you can check my first few videos where you swear I'm speaking in a foreign language. And that was because I was learning the camera and I couldn't get the speech corrected with the camera versus YouTube uploads. And I don't have the computer skills to if in other words, if I recorded something, the only way I knew of how to watch it was to put it up in on video so you could see it that way. And that wasn't the correct way of doing it, but that's how I did it.
Yeah, and that's the issues that I'm having. It's like when I post on Instagram.
How you doing, Racer? Good
I'm
to
trying
see
to
you, buddy.
figure out how to see all of the stuff that I put in there because I can't actually pull it up. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if I've got something open that I need to close in order to see it. But I'll figure it out,
Yeah.
Screw it. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you that if you put out one of them videos, and you better have thick skin because you'll have people, that was over a year ago, and I've had someone within maybe the week and a half that's actually brought it to my attention here lately. But you get past that and just laugh at it. If you can't laugh at yourself, then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
probably don't belong here.
yeah. If I had a problem with people's bullshit, I wouldn't have been in construction for 40 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I've been called so many different names. I've been called a racist so many damn times. I had a real good buddy of mine that I had to go to the office for the company, and I was reported as being a racist. And the foreman of the other company, it was a plumbing company, went to my buddy and goes, "Hey, what's your buddy's problem, man? He's a racist." And he goes, "What are you talking about? He's not a racist. He hates fucking everybody."
Right.
And that's what I told the boss of the company. What? I'm not a racist. I hate everybody. I can't stand people. I don't like them. Period.
Right.
That's simple. You can't call me a racist just because I hate you. But with today's times, you can't say anything backwards. Otherwise, you're a hater on something.
Uh-oh,
Right.
George.
It's written down here. She'll have to wait like the rest of them. It's written down here in a note. I hope to start that. Oh, he already told her. I hope to get that stuff started either Friday or Monday of next week. It might even be this weekend because we're starting to drop. It was 60 degrees out today. Couldn't believe it.
It's gonna be warmer tomorrow, supposedly, Lance.
Yeah, but then Saturday or the weekend, temperature's supposed to plummet again. Last I saw. So,
Well, yeah.
here's a question for you, Alvin, about electrolysis rust removal.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a baking soda vinegar / electric wire thing, isn't it?
No. What that is, it's you have to have a manual battery charger. Okay. And what you're doing is you're hooking, let's say, the positive electrode to the pan. You're hooking the negative to the solution. And I do know what is in it, but I'd have to go back and research it. But what happens is the transfer of current, the current going through the water, and the solution that's in the water. I really can't remember right now. Kicks off any rust and also any carbon buildup, any thick carbon buildup. So it's a really good way to keep a pan, other than the fact that you can't get manual battery chargers in the United States anymore. They're all automatic. So when you hook an automatic charger up to the process, it automatically kicks it off because there's no load to it. If it doesn't read a load, which is a continuous current, then it will kick it off.
What the heck was that, Lance?
Give her diesel.
So the simpler way to do that is the 50-50 vinegar method and using 100% lye and water. And the ratio is 1 pound of lye to 5 gallons of water. It lasts longer. You're not using electricity for one, which is a bitch nowadays. And you can reuse it over and over until you start to notice that it's stripping like it should be.
Right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, Al. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
I can leave a pan in lye for 2 years. Won't hurt the pan at all. It actually has a natural rust inhibitor to it property. It's not an inhibitor. It's a property that won't allow it to rust.
Really?
Yes. Yes. It's actually the whole process of stripping and restoring cast iron was really intriguing. And I got into it by accident, and I won't give you the individual's name. And we went through this last night. I won't give him credit for it. You all know why. But as soon as I clicked on live from whatever his comment was in his video, it kicked me out to restoring cast iron. And I'm going, okay, wait a minute, let me check this out. And shit, thousands of hours later, here I am I had one pan at the time. Now I've got over 30, and I use them all.
Right. Yeah, we've got a few of them here. I've got probably 3 or 4 out here, and I probably got at least that many more in the house. What's your opinion of this BSR pan? I've never heard the BSRs.
I have, let me see, how many do I have?
Oh my God, he's talking about how many he's got.
I think I have 5. Let me grab one, and I think this one is actually from the 1920s. And I had discussed this with Simon because he has a Blackstone. Hang on, I'm going to put the phone down to dig this out real sec.
How many cast irons do you have, Lance?
Usable, I'd say 6, 7, 8.
Really?
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 out here. I actually have the exact one that he just showed restored with the griddle grates
Right.
in the bottom of it.
Yeah,
I've got a 6 and a 9. I've got that square one, and I've got a little melting pot, like a
right.
pint melting pot out here, and I probably got at least 3 or 4 under the oven in the house. And the back garage, I probably got another, I don't know, 4 or 5 back there, but I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen them so long, and I'm nowhere near even thinking about restoring them because there's no way I'm going to use all of them.
Right. I got about 3 down in the basement that I got to restore, not including what's probably in the old gas stove.
Mm-hmm. So what you got for us, Alvin?
All right, let me see if I can turn this. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I'm trying to figure out how to flip the camera on it.
Be right back, guys. The baby's got to go out.
All right, I'm just going to show you. So this is a BSR. I think it was the 2nd generation pancake griddle.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Now, the bad problem with these things was you see those grids on the back?
Yeah.
They didn't have them prior to this model, and they would warp. This has got a slight warp. If you can see how it rocks a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit because I paid $5 for it, and I'm going to use it on my gas grill.
Right.
And that's going to be my flat top. I don't need to buy a Blackstone. I mean, I'd love to have one, but I don't need to buy it when I got that. I can make smash burgers on that all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that people really don't know about cast iron is it doesn't matter what heat source you have. You can cook on all of it. You can cook on charcoal. You can cook on gas. You can cook on an induction stove. You can throw it in the oven. You can put it on a campfire. It doesn't matter. Hell, I was thinking the fire cups, Tom Garvey, was asking about how long that 28-minute one would last. And I'm going, hell, that might work for, a cook if you're camping with a cast iron, if you have a cast iron pan.
Well, I was sort of curious about that grill you just showed. It had the 2 ribs on the bottom. First thing, and I'm a novice, but first thing I was wondering is, did that affect the heating, the way it heated evenly? Because you had the ribs that I'm assuming are going to fire, depending on what you set it on, are going to heat and distribute a heat that way before the bigger, flatter areas touch. That's just me being a guy, I guess,
Okay, let me give you just a background history on how why cast iron was developed. The companies that made cast iron pans didn't actually start making pans. What they did was start making cast iron cooking stoves. So each one of the holes that you see in an old wood cast iron stove, they made pans. Each company made their pan to fit that eye. So you pull the cover off of it, that pan fit right in there. So a number 8, it wasn't an 8-inch pan. That was just the size of that hole. So you knew where to put it and cook on it. So that flat griddle, it actually spanned 2 of those cooking eyes. And the problem was you had a cold spot in between the 2 cooking eyes. So the center of that pan, it was hot over each eye. Well, what happens when you heat up a pan too quickly and you got a cold spot? It warps to the cold spot. So you could actually get it to curl like a taco if you heated it up too bad. And it will stay that way. It won't ever go back. So if you can find a really flat one, those are more valuable. This one's got a slight bow to it, not a big problem. If you heat cast iron up too quickly, if you have a hidden crack, say it's a hairline crack that you never ever see, and you want to start cooking your pan really hot, really fast, or you throw it on a campfire, okay? You got a raging campfire, and you throw it in there, boom. Cast iron has to be heated up, all right? It has to come up gradually, not quickly, not slowly. It just has to come up so that the metal has a chance to expand. And a lot of times, if you have a hairline crack in a pan that you never saw before and you heat it up too quickly, it'll split that pan.
Yeah. I had I don't know what happened. I recorded that Asian style pot pie that released today. And I don't know. I have no idea what happened. I took the thing out of the little oven and set it down on this plate. And it wasn't the top of the line plate. So I just go to the thrift store, see a plate that looks good.
Yeah.
And I like to change my platings and give it appearances when you're taking pictures and all that. And I came over here to see who was in the chat and all that. And I heard this tink. So what the world was that? So I got over there back to start. The thing had cooled down enough. And then I noticed the plate had cracked from the heat of that pot pie, I guess. I don't know if the plate was cold. Yep.
The plate was too cold and the pot pie was too hot, and that's
Well, that's the normal thing, but
Hey, Chef.
Shouldn't have been that cold to begin with, but it happened. Last time I paid a damn $1 for a plate, I know that.
But you know what?
It's a joke. It's a joke.
If for $1 for a broken plate, big deal.
Yeah. No, it's for a nonprofit place, so that's where I get my 10-cent cookbooks and 25-cent cookbooks. So I'll be back there again next weekend.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
Not much, man. I just wanted to come in and hang out with the cool kids.
Appreciate
You're
you.
in the right place, man.
Have you made it all the way yet? You've made it all.
Made
You
what?
got You've got the hours.
Oh,
and all
yeah.
out of it.
Yeah. We did that. I think end of last week.
Okay.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Making the big bucks now, man.
Oh
All right,
yeah.
guys, I'm gonna jump off. I got stuff to do.
That's why I'm barely leaving my job right now.
So, guys, have a good night. Lance, I'll leave it
Later,
running.
Alvin.
Get your hours.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you,
guys.
Alvin.
Later.
Alvin, thank you for the info, buddy. See you
Yeah.
later.
Anytime.
Bad knowledge, that's for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Later.
You know, Lance, paper plates work wonders.
No, they don't look good when you're taking when you
If
got
you
a
get those
camera up against it.
decorative type, yeah, they do.
Yeah. Okay. You be you, I'll be me. I want something a little fancier. I'll put a big old piece of meat on it. I want to be able to pick it up, not have to worry about it folding and dropping down. But
That's why I do 2 at a time.
What did NBL say?
so
NBL, get a bottle of Patron.
Maggie, hush up.
Yeah, we're not doing Patron this time around.
I got to see the relay.
Yeah.
It was a
Bro,
good-
that was
a
brutal.
Freaking blast, dude.
Oh, we had a blast until the next day. You know how that is.
Oh yeah, dude.
yeah.
An 18 pack and a bottle of Patron. Woo-wee. Yeah,
That
buddy.
sounds good.
Sounds
Hey,
good when you're
We're
drinking
gonna
it.
be sipping this Friday. We're gonna do a live this Friday and kind of celebrate a little bit of the milestone we reached. But we won't be doing any tequila shots. I can tell you that.
18 pack of what?
What?
Chuck's asking what kind of beer will you be buying for an 18 pack of what?
Oh,
It's Corona.
Coronas.
Yeah, well, we might just do a 12 and a 12. My wife drinks Corona. I drink Modelo.
I'm gonna put it on mute because
Every now and then we'll switch it up. You know.
Now you use the lime?
No, I don't.
Okay. Because a lot of people I see drink Corona with a lime.
Yeah, lime and salt. No.
Yeah. He's going to use Uncle Steve's shake.
There you go.
Have you tried that yet, Chef?
No,
Uncle Steve Gator Shake sprinkled on your beer? Like
no,
you're
I have
drinking-
not. But I need to get in touch with him because I'm out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's a thing. I saw Randy doing it, and I followed his lead, and it's a thing. It's really good. Adds a lot of flavor to it. It probably works better on a can because you got that rim where you can sort of nurse it every time you put it up to your mouth. You get a little bit more of it. You know, if you drink it out of a bottle or a glass, then you might have to just rub the rim around with it or something like that.
Right.
But, and now they're doing Daniel with Barbacoa Bandits. He's pushing a new rub product, and now they're using that in their beer. I haven't tried that one in the beer yet, but the Gator Shake, I can recommend it. It works pretty good. What's up, Johnny Mags?
Mags, hey, I gotta tap out. I got a plumber downstairs, and I got all these fans. I'll try to jump back in as soon as I'm done downstairs.
All right, George.
All
right,
right, guys.
everybody.
I'll try to come back. All right.
All right, man.
Later, man.
Okay. What's up, Rich? I believe it is. So yeah, we're still working on my hours, Chef. It's working out pretty good. I'm encouraged, to be honest with you. As a matter of fact, it reminds me. Excuse me.
Hey, Randy. How you doing, buddy? Glad you could make it.
Yeah, I've been running Lance's playlist for all this week now. I think since Sunday, actually.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I'm
trying to
doing the
get
same.
you going.
Yeah, thank you, Chef. I'm doing the same thing for Cottonwood, and I wanted to make sure it was still running because there was another screen up. And I thought someone came in here and turned my stuff off, but we're good. Look who it is.
How many hours now?
Jones.
Hey, Russ. How you feeling, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
How many more hours does she need, Lance?
I'm not positive of the exact number, but right now I'm going to call it
You close?
1330. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 2,765 at least, but that has been
Bet.
taking a hit here and there. So I haven't checked it in a while to see if it took another hit or not. But
I think it updates like every 2 days. So check that out. And then I've been running Gorilla Joe's barbecue playlist also. He's got like I think just under 2,000
hours? Yeah, it's 2,000 hours or under 2,000 hours.
Yeah,
Say
I think it's just like just under.
That's good, Russ. I'm glad to hear it, buddy.
I didn't catch any of that, Chef. And you're still
Sorry
blurry
about
right
that.
now.
I think I went through a bad spot.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, right this second I can.
All right.
What
yeah,
we say
he's got about just under 2,000.
Okay.
He's got just under 2,000 hours, and so I've been running his playlist. But he has like 84 videos in his playlist, and that's pretty much I think almost everything that he has. That's pretty much long form and shorts. So I'm trying to get him to do lives so that he can get more hours, but he's got to find the time.
That I was just getting ready to say. I mean, he was pretty consistent, and then I think his job sort of kind of got in the way, and he had to step away from a little bit. But I haven't really. I probably talked to him maybe a week and a half ago, just to follow up on his hat order and just checking up on him. Period. But
yeah.
Who was that, Lance?
Who's that?
You talking about?
Gorilla Joe.
Gorilla Joe.
Oh.
He used to be known by another name, but I cannot remember his original YouTube name right now.
He's got Gorilla Joe, and then he's got his daughter, which is Little Gorilla.
Yeah,
and,
Little
Gorilla. Yeah.
I love it when they both do a collab together, father and daughter, type thing.
Right. Well, like Chef does. Actually, y'all did a collab, didn't you, Chef? Didn't Gorilla Joe and his
my daughter and I.
Yeah.
My daughter and I did a collab with Gorilla Joe and Little Gorilla. We did a pizza collab just before the Last Chance Cook-Off in September, or sometime back in September, I think it was, beginning of September, end of August, somewhere around there.
Cool.
And then I think we did one other one also. Oh yeah, we did some tacos. We did a taco collab with them also.
So it's you and
cool.
Your daughter and him and his daughter.
Yes.
Cool.
My daughter's known as Little Chef.
Little Chef.
Yeah.
His is Little Gorilla.
Yeah.
Well, I know your daughter has got the Little Chef. I know she has like the clothing and all that states that. I don't know if Little Gorilla has got her own apron, lettered apron or anything.
No, she basically just wears regular clothes when they do their collabs.
I want to say she may have had an apron on the second collab that we did, on the taco collab, but I'm not 100%. I don't remember. So, but yeah, I like watching their stuff when they cook together, and that father-daughter interaction, and just making memories and stuff for later on in life. You know what I mean? Back and be like, my dad and I used to do this or whatever.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
That's why I wish I would have got into it a lot younger, quite a few years ago.
It's all in
So
your
I
head, Chuck. It's all in your head.
exactly. Well, I wanted to bring my sons into it.
Oh, I'm
My
sorry. That. Yeah.
I got a lot in my head, big boy.
No, I thought you were saying that you're feeling the old thing. I'm just trying to coerce you into thinking that it's all in your head. But yeah, I would get now. You're saying about bringing the boys into it a little bit sooner than you
Yeah,
did.
yeah, because like I say, you figure only a couple years ago I started this barbecue stuff because actually sat down here and started watching videos and like Smoking Joe, he was my OG. Um,
I don't know if you caught that. Sorry about that. I'm gonna tap out. I didn't mean to cut you off. But
that's
That's
I'll see
right,
if I
okay,
can
Jeff.
pop
buddy.
back in.
That's
We'll see
okay,
Yeah, you guys
buddy.
everybody.
have a
Thanks
good
a
one.
lot. Thank you.
See you later, buddy. Smoking Joe was my OG, and Malcolm Reed, and Heath Rawls, and Russ. Those guys. I watched. A couple years ago, and then I got to start thinking. I said, "Well, heck, I like food. I like cooking." And that's how I got started.
It's all right. Hey, Ross, I got my Uncle Larry stuff in. So
Where'd you get, Lance?
I got everything I got was the gumbo stuff.
Okay, because I just ordered some of the stew stuff because I want to go and do a stew.
It's all right.
Yeah.
No, I've got a stew recipe.
Well, I
But
know you got recipes, but I want to try Uncle Larry's
yeah,
because Randy and Christy they did a well he got the wrong order. He
right.
thought he ordered the gumbo, but he got the stew instead
Right.
and made it. But that's what I want to do. I got 2 bottles of stew coming. I still got three bottles of the gumbo. I'm going to go and make up another batch, probably. Excuse me. Next couple days, because believe me
Okay.
or believe it or not, I'm kind of hooked on that.
With the gumbo?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sort of anxious to try it. I'm not sure, if I want to be different, because I've always got to be different.
I'm going to do different sausage this time. I'm
I
going to
think,
do. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I might do shrimp. I'm just a shrimp fan over
You're going.
chicken.
Are you going to do the Creole type?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's got
leaning towards.
now that's got the tomato in it.
Well, like I said, I haven't really figured everything out yet, but that's the way I'm leaning because I like the shrimp, myself. But I mean, I can put chicken in there. I prefer a white chicken over, the dark meat chicken. But
Right. Well,
if
see,
it's in that gumbo, you don't know
I
the
love
difference
my
anyway.
dark meat. That sounds good,
Yeah,
Russ.
yeah. Chuck will be coming out with that video here in 2 weeks, Russ. You better beat him to it.
Say, I haven't even. Excuse me. I haven't even got an email that it's been shipped yet. So I should have contacted Larry, personally
Yeah.
and order it. That way I would have got it quicker.
Well, he knows who you are.
Oh, exactly, because I got his cell phone and personal email. because I had that problem when I ordered the gumbo with that bottle breaking.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Steve, I'm going to go and give him a big shout out. Love you, Uncle Steve. I'm going to do some crock pot ribs, and I'm going to use, for the first time, I never tasted it. Well, I tasted it today, but I'm going to put the gator shake all over the ribs, let them set, and then in the crock pot, I always use one bottle of Uncle Steve's sauce with no name. So that'll be all over the ribs and cook. And 6 to 8 hours later, I'll be enjoying some delicious barbecue rib.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I had any type of pot cooked ribs, like a slow cooker or something like that.
Right. I
Been a long
actually did a what was it, last week? Week before last? I think it was last week. I did a crock pot uh, barbecue pork butt. And I pulled pork. Oh my God, it was so dang good.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm in this Popeye roll, and I really think that's what I'm probably gonna do. Is just keep going with the Popeyes right now. I've got uh, a collaboration cook that I can never remember those two ladies' names. They have a channel. I think it's called Chatterbox or something. Southern Girls Chatterbox, or it's Shannon. She's usually in our lives from time to time.
Right, right.
And
I seen
Sherry,
her. I seen her.
and they're doing a cook where you're supposed to cook something where it's not something you would normally see. It's like an oddball type cook. And so I got to the 23rd of February to get that done. I can't release it early. It's got to be released that day.
Really?
Yeah. So I got to come up with something for that for sure that I'm going to turn in. And I still have more Popeye ideas. I've got some Popeye ideas that I just can't wait to try. But after putting that one out today, I'm just getting a little discouraged already about it.
I
I
don't
thought
know, dude. That looked awful dang good.
I thought it would have taken off a little better than it had, and it may have been my mistake because I put that I created a short from that video, and when I've done that in the past, and I left in the description of the short like prompting someone to go look at the long video, it has worked. Well,
Yeah.
I think it was counteractive today. I think it
Give
actually
it
took.
time, buddy.
Oh
It'll
yeah,
pick
no,
up.
yeah, no, I'm not giving up on it yet, but I see other numbers coming out, and I'm like, dang, man, I was like to see numbers like that some of the other channels are putting out, but
Right, right, right.
it'll happen.
I
I
mean,
just,
there's certain videos that Steve and I on our gaming channel we'll put out. Some will get in, a lot of views. Others won't. The most views it gets is what I go and view. I go and view it on the gaming channel, the barbecue channel. That way I get 2 likes and, views.
right. So you got anything else other than that stew, or you just sort of kind of thinking about cold weather food as your next?
Well, like I said, I'll be going to the store hopefully tomorrow, and I'll be getting my St. Louis ribs. So I'll be doing a rib video probably this weekend.
Yeah.
And like I say, with my boy's grandmom's passing, uh, viewing will be Friday, so I presume funeral Saturday. So it'll probably be Saturday that I start the ribs. And then, of course, we got Super Bowl Sunday, which I'll probably make some mashed potatoes and eat some rib.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to cook anything for that football game. Uh, I don't really make a big deal anymore like I used to.
Well, see, I'm not teams that are playing. I'm not crazy about, but Philadelphia is in my league with my team,
Yeah.
so I've got to support them somehow. So I guess I might watch it next week. We've got NASCAR starting up with the Daytona and everything, so I'll be going full bore on that crap.
It's all
You
right.
know.
No, I don't really make time for that anymore. I used to watch it religiously, but after the first couple of years Dan Snyder had the team, I just lost interest.
Right,
And
right.
and to be honest with you, I'm not trying to be overcritical, but when NASCAR allowed Toyota and stuff like that into the American Motors races, I start losing interest in it, and I just stopped eventually.
I
I think,
so bad want Dodge to come back in.
yeah,
But I think in 2024, they're going to start converting over to this electric bull crap.
yeah,
And that's when you're going to see Dodge come back in.
yeah. I saw something where that what's that guy that has an electric car? I just saw something. I don't know if it's true or not, but they're pushing an electric tractor trailer. That's like their big focus now is to get this
You
tractor
know,
trailer.
I've seen several sites. I actually watched a video to where Kenworth, Peterbilt, Avico, Volvo, all the big name companies had a electric truck,
Hmm.
and it was weird as heck.
No, we're talking about a freight truck. You talking about a freight truck?
Oh yeah, and they would go down the road, and they actually had that, where you don't have to worry about. You could just lay the seat back and go to sleep to where the
Uh,
truck drives itself. Bullshit. No, no offense, but bullshit. I
no.
want that truck, my hands.
Yeah, no. We're relying on too many different things, and it's
Oh
doing
yeah,
nothing but
oh yeah.
making us a lazy society. It's a shame that people grumble when they can't find the remote control anymore. I just
I
crazy.
mean, you get the kids. The kids would rather sit on the couch, on their phone, or on a video game than get outside, play ball, do this, do that. You know,
Yeah,
my two boys, when they grew up, they played ball. My youngest, Steve, who I do videos with. Hey, Georgie's back.
Yes, sir. Just handle business.
You know, Steve and I, he did baseball basically in the spring, summer, and then soccer in the fall, early winter. And Chuck, I kind of had to fight with him to get him through
Yeah.
Baseball.
That's
If
that's
the
what I
lawnmower guys is too loud outside for you guys, I'm gonna put it on mute because it's so loud. But I'll be here.
You know, I was
right
assistant
there.
coach on Steve's teams, and it was so exciting watching him play. He played goalie and midfield a lot, and he didn't like it. And I said, "Well, you know why? The coach does that." And he says, "No, why?" I said, "Because you're that damn good, and you can kick that ball. He could go from goal to goal and kick that ball, you know, and what coach wouldn't put you back that way, you know?" So
And make
he
sure you give field time to the other players too. So it could have been something like that.
well yeah, I mean you had your front line and all that, but he mainly protected the back, as in he played goalie or he was in the back line. And when the ball got back that way, he would get it and kick that bad boy, half, three-quarters of field down. It brought cold chills to me because I was proud,
Right.
you know. And then baseball, this is funny. Baseball, he played catcher. He hated that position, but he played catcher. This one kid come running in there, and they threw the ball. He caught it, and basically the kid plowed him over. His mother got up and I said, "You sit down and you shut your mouth." I never felt so good saying that. He he got up out of the dirt, brushed himself off and kept on going.
Right.
I mean, I was first base coach, and then the coach, he ran out, talked to him, and checked him out, make sure he was okay, and he was okay.
So George, you were out of part of that conversation. What did you got Super Bowl food in mind, or are you just going to cook dinner because you got to eat that night?
For Super Bowl, no. I wanted to order a pizza just to make it easy. But then I just do a nice spread.
Do a nice what?
A nice spread.
Oh, is that
Give me
right?
some wings. I wanted to make my own burgers, like I said earlier, with that bacon and the ground chuck. Um, just random stuff,
Yeah.
you
Right,
know.
right.
So yeah, I plan to cook outside. It's gonna be fun.
Family and guests.
Probably just my kids, my two daughters and my son, our kids. That's pretty much it.
Watch the leftovers, right?
Yeah, take the leftovers.
Yeah, it's just going to be me and my puppy. You know, that's all. That's who it always is.
Yeah, I don't go out like I used to. You know what I mean? At
Yeah,
buddy's
sure.
house and
Stay
have a
home, save
blast.
money anymore.
Yeah,
That seems to be the name of the game. You got to stay home and save your money. Just
stay home and don't get busted for drunk driving. You know?
right. That was the whole purpose. Oh, so maybe I better just bite my tongue. I'm not going to say anything. I was getting ready to say I was going to take that to a spinoff, to our New Year's thing that we had. That was the purpose of that, you know.
Oh yeah,
Trying to keep people at home.
that was
And
great, man.
and you know, to be safe and not out on the roads and driving and drinking and driving. But I got an email from one of the winners yesterday.
Right.
His winning has been a no-show, which
Really?
I've got to talk to you about.
Okay.
To find out if I can get some information from you. So apparently the ball was dropped completely on their end, and now they're looking for information. And one of the things that they're looking for, I think I know the answer why they can't find. But we'll talk about it more. But
Okay.
that sort
Yeah,
of
no
pissed
problem.
me off because I specifically wanted to handle everything out of here. So I
Yeah.
didn't have to go try and dig up a picture of something. You know, I showed them the product from here. I shipped it from here. I knew it was handled. Now, you know what? Over a month later, I'm
Yeah.
dealing with, you know, I've got to retrace everything, repeat everything I did. I got to do it again. And
There's no warranty here.
yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
I
no
don't know
fault.
if Joe's still in the live, but I sent him the rubs. Then I sent him one of my hats. So he had if Chuck got his winning, I'm sure Joe's got his already.
Yeah, I got that thermometer.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice one, man.
Yeah, I mean, I got that, and I asked you. I said, "What's it? You know, what the
I
hell's
know.
going
You
on?"
didn't know you won or what?
Right.
that
I
must have
could have
been
kept it. No, I'm playing.
that must have been a messed up night.
Oh, it was a great night. We all had so much fun, man. I know I did.
Some of us
Yeah, New
had
Year's.
too much fun.
Oh, it was outstanding.
No regrets. No regrets.
No
Just,
regrets. It was great,
And,
man.
and your wife was DJing. I do remember
She was DJing for a
that.
little while. I couldn't hear you guys. She had it so loud. I can barely hear you guys. But she did an outstanding job. And then Tom and Anthony were playing their drums and whatnot. It was great, man. A little singing
Oh
there, you
yeah,
know.
we had a ball. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
what a way to bring in 2023.
Yeah. It was great.
Trouble is, we got in there quicker than you did.
Yeah, I was one to celebrate my New Year's last. I was toast. By the time my time came, I was beat, man.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you.
yeah.
I still got that live. I got 31. I don't remember 30 some odd copyrights. I feel like going back in there and just taking out the music because that's where the copyrights are at, and posting it so you guys can rewatch it again. You know.
That's
Oh,
what I told her. That's what she's having troubles with. And I'm like,
Mhm.
you know, if you handle this in a timely manner, you know, it wouldn't be where it is right now. But that's part of what I want or what I
Right.
need.
Oh, okay. To go back on the live.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like proof of it because, you know, I guess she needs something to substantiate what she's requesting for. And I was like,
I see.
you know,
Cool.
6 weeks ago that would have been handled and it would have been done with. But
Right. Yeah, I might, download it, edit some of the music out, and put it up. I thought it was an awesome live, man. It was
No, it was a great
hour
night.
live.
Oh, it was a great
It was a
win.
great
I
night.
mean,
Enjoyed spending time with people.
I had a ball
Some
there.
more than others, but then I start doing a little bit of that bottle thing, and you know, I'm not making excuses other than the fact I was just a little wrapped up in the moment and enjoying it a little more than I should have paced myself more, I guess you should say.
Hey,
Hey,
Lance, towards the
Lance,
end, you were just like, you're on the panel, but you were just texting the whole time.
Lance,
couldn't even talk.
it was a holiday. Come on, brother.
Yeah. Well, I had people like wanting to do this and wanting to do that, and I think I had people that were sending me orders, you know, send a hat here or
Yeah.
send a beanie there, and I'm trying to make all these notes, and I'm like half lit, and I'm like, geez, And I'm finding these pieces of tape. This is my shipping table over here, and I have all these pieces of tape taped to the top with little brief notes on it. And I was like, what in the world? Trying to remember that stuff the next day. I was lost.
Yeah, Russ, I'm gonna check that out. I just gotta do the time. I mean, it's almost a 8 hours and 55-minute video. I mean, to edit something like that, and can you imagine how long it would take to download to YouTube? It'd be insane.
Yeah. I was talking to someone about that just the other day that I had that video just went live today. It took 45 minutes for that thing to upload.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Well, hell, Steve and I do 25, 30-minute videos, and it
Music
takes
sucks. Yeah.
almost 45 minutes to upload that crap. YouTube sucks when you upload videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
And
shorts take a little minute or two.
Yeah, and I pay extra for the faster upload speed,
Right.
whether I'm actually getting that or not. But I told them when they came in here that that I do video editing, and that was my biggest beef, was trying to get to download it, to the computer was no issue, but getting it from the computer uploaded to YouTube was a major issue. And they said, "Oh, well, we can do that. We'll just bump your upload speeds up." And I said, "Cool." So
they sell this. I mean, they're all different shapes. It's a mesh, web mesh, I think it's called. Who's licking the screen?
Alvin,
Oh, yeah. I mean, basically, the Wi-Fi, like for me, my Wi-Fi doesn't run all the way to the back of the house because I got a security camera back there.
Oh, okay.
So I bought there's 3 of them. I mean, they're a little pricey, but it's well worth it. Now we get Wi-Fi through the whole house, all the way to the other side of the house in the back of the garage.
Where'd you get the buffers or whatever they call them?
I think they're called mesh. I know I don't have the right words for it, but I will look for it.
Yeah.
I got them on Amazon. Net mesh, or I don't know, something like that.
oh, I think, are you and Chuck talking about 2 different things? Maybe he was saying buffering.
Yeah, he's asking.
Yeah, when he wants to go and add to the back of the house, there's little things you can buy that extends the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
It covers the whole house.
Yeah,
All the way to the back of the garage. We're pretty far from back there.
Are these the things you just plug in a wall or something? And
Plug it into the wall, and the Wi-Fi travels from one connection to the next.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go upstairs to my bedroom and do my laptop, and they'll actually pick up the Wi-Fi down here.
I had to disconnect ours. The wife's damn cats kept setting it off. I mean, all hours of the day and night. And I just said, I ain't turning them damn things on unless I'm, we're gone or something. But that was driving me crazy. I said, and I knew that was going to happen, but so I just leave them off now for the most part.
So you pretty much done.
Well, they're called Wi-Fi extenders.
Yeah, you pretty much done your work today, Lance, or you got a lot more to do?
What? The embroidery?
Yeah. Maggie, hush.
I have a couple things I could probably start. But I'm probably going to maybe not do anything else with a different project tomorrow at the earliest.
Right.
Because I think I've decided to do something else on an order I was working on recently. And I need to finish it up yet.
Okay. Because I know the last live you were doing, you had the thing running in the background.
That was Simon's.
Yeah.
Simon's logo. Yes, I can.
You
that
couldn't
was-
you couldn't hear it. I mean, it was quiet.
Which I'm grateful for. That sits on a concrete floor, but it has rubber pads underneath of it now to take away some of that noise, deaden some of that noise.
Right.
And I need I also took in just recently maintenance the machine, and it has these where it picks up a lot of its noise is that around the needle shafts it has these felt pads,
Right.
and you have to keep these felt pads really well oiled. If not, you pick up some noise in there, and then inside where the steel tube goes up and down and rubs on those felt pads, there's an inner needle and a spring-loaded needle. There's a lot of noise in there, so
Right.
I'll oil all 15 of those, and it really helps with the deadening of the sounds.
Do
Take
you
away
see
something
Ricer's comment?
No, I saw a little bit of it. Lance needs to make a new channel about embroidering. I have a channel already, Ricer, or Troy just posted a link actually. It's not really showing you how to embroider. It's more or less, it's just something like a ploy, a sales ploy, whatever you want to call it. If someone was to have something like the hats that I don't do for Dead Broke Barbecue, but let's assume I did do a hat for Dead Broke Barbecue, I would record it and I would upload the making of Dead Broke Barbecue's hats that I don't make. But if I was making them, I would upload a video to Stitch Art Embroidery's YouTube channel. So when you buy a hat, you get to see it being made also. So it's just something I was trying to make it, add that little extra thing in there.
Yeah, you and I still got to get together about what we were talking a couple weeks ago. I don't want to do the new logo that we went through.
Yeah, no, that's just not something
Yeah.
that's cost effective.
I want to create a new logo. I still want to keep my old one, but I want to make a
Was I that? I thought I was more subtle than that. I'm sorry, Russ or Ricer. You started. I'm sorry, George or Chuck. I cut you off. One or the
anyhow.
other thing.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to go and kind of come up with a different logo to be printed that you could actually print. Instead of my regular logo.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you just took that barbecue logo behind you and you just, let's say you left the pig's head and the hand with the thumbs up, but just dropped the black and that emblem of the gaming game, drop that. I mean, there's a lot of stitches right there.
Yeah, well,
that you could lose.
we're still. Wait a minute. I want to keep this as my logo for when I do videos. But when I do,
Uh,
What I would say, George,
they're-
you had
they're-
a black beanie
Niners barbecue.
option.
well, you're right back where we started at.
Uh-huh.
I said, well, you're pretty much right back where we started at then.
Yeah. This is the one that you said it would be too costly to do.
Right.
What I want to do is I want to keep. Everybody has a pig on their barbecue thing. So probably what I want to do is something with the cow and just have like Niners barbecue, backyard cooking. That's it. Something simple.
I could call a good buddy of mine and ask him a question. I was given free reign of a logo.
Now it doesn't have to be the same cow,
Right.
but something that has to do with beef. I mean, everybody's got pork on their logos. I figured we'll go beef and keep it simple.
Miss Cottonwood, let you know that's a milking cow.
I know, Raquel. I know. But that's my son, my oldest boy made that for me. God love him. He does the best he can, and that's what he come up with. And to be honest with you, it looks darn good.
Yeah.
It's just that there's too many stitches for Lance to do.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm trying to insinuate here.
Yeah, I have something that may be of interest, but I have to get someone's final approval
Right.
on that yet.
You go and do what you got to. You know what I kind of want. Now it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Did you answer Collingwood? She was asking about her hat earlier, Lance.
But I want to keep.
I had to get off. But.
Yeah, I'll get with her or something on it. I haven't even got to those 8 hats yet, but
All right.
your hat will be made. I promise you. I'll even go as far as to say you will be the first one that gets made. You have a inside connection. We'll just say you have an inside connection, and that person will make sure you get a hat.
Oh, Raquel, you're too much, lady.
That reminds me of a
No, mine was what, 13,000 plus?
okay. Where's that coming from? But I don't know where that is. But no, you're way over that, Chuck. But this statement here reminds me of a guy I used to drive with of UPS, and we called him Teaspoon because he would call in. We all drove for UPS, and if there was more than a teaspoon of snow, he would call out work every time. So we all named Mr. Brooks Teaspoon because more than a teaspoon he was calling out.
I wish the hell I could have.
No, I mean the job's got to
Right.
go.
Oh,
on.
that's right. Alvin was asking about the color of beanies. Do you do different colors?
What's
I'm
up,
assuming-
brother Randy? Oh no, it's my aged brother.
Yeah, it's your brother, Troy V.
Hey, good evening, y'all.
Good God.
What was
Yeah,
that?
he's
Good
calling
evening.
me. He's
I
in
heard
the
it.
tunnel.
Why is there an echo in here?
That's
That's
because
Joe.
you're
Hey,
in a
Brian,
tunnel.
Joe. That's Joe.
My
That
name's
ain't
Randy, and
Randy.
it might be a sin.
No, you. That redneck Mexican is very prevalent.
Bubba, it's prevalent, not prevalent.
Hey,
That's
John.
John.
What's up, John?
Lance, you remember I used to kick your ass? Boy,
That's could be a true statement.
Is
But
that
if it
your
happened-
is that your older brother?
you
or
get all
younger
mad and throw my
brother?
marbles out in the street. And boy, when I caught you, I gave you an ass whooping. One of them redneck ass whooping. Boy, mom and dad ain't around. You was screaming like a little girl. Leave me alone, Randy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
That's so true. That was one that will go down in history. That bad elf. That was when he started laughing. I lost it every time. I just couldn't keep it together.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That machine
That
he
picture.
has.
This, if I got the part of the story, this is an aged photograph of Randy.
Oh, it is.
I don't know if that's true. If that's just someone that resembles Randy, I don't know. But that's what I was told. It was a altered photo that aged him 30 years.
Really?
Yes, Snapchat has that. I think Snapchat has it. Where it
And they
ages
were
you.
saying something the other day about how much we resembled each other, and that we passed for brothers. But Randy, all I
Hell
can
yeah.
say is,
You are like 2 years older than me. I mean, I'm still a sexy fella. You run down like an old 75 Buick.
yeah, well, that happens when you break body up in life, but it sooner or later it catches up to you.
I told you not to get that stripper pole, boy. You climbed all the way up and let go. Fell right on your back.
Oh, that would be my brother. That would be my brother. He clearly has the stripper pole to this day. Is still.
That's
You
your
can
stripper
still
pole.
see it.
I borrowed it once because I had some ladies over, but I remember you as a kid dancing on that pole.
As a kid.
He's talking about the pole in Randy's garage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet that's slicked up pretty good.
Hey, Lance, can you stitch up a banana hammock for me? I mean, we
I
used to
think-
take baths together. You know what size dongle I got? Stitch me up a big old banana hammock.
No, I think that was Kent and Eric have got me backed up with stitching in banana hammocks right now.
All I want is a yellow G-string with red stitching on it, so I'd look like Hulk Hogan. We used to play wrestling when we were little. You and I mean, I always beat your ass, even though you was an older boy. I remember telling you, boy, if you squeal to mama when she gets home, I'm going to whoop your ass even more when she leaves. And boy,
You
it's
squeal to
every
mama.
ounce of you to not tell mama.
Here it is. Daniel, I was Mama's favorite, as you can tell right now.
Mama knew something was wrong, boy. You was crying. You was all,
My resentful bigger brother right here, he keeps blaming me, calling me the older one, but he was resentful. But yeah, I was Mama's favorite.
mama's boy.
So you were crying so she wouldn't have to ask questions. She knew that Randy would be the one kicking your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he knew better to say anything because I'd whoop his ass once she left to work again.
I used to come home, my clothes all tore up, mud all over me, fat lip, and Randy blaming on someone else.
That
But then
wasn't
he
mud.
did-
That was that time we ran out of toilet paper. I used your favorite T-shirt. Boy, I had a nasty old duty that day.
Oh, Lordy.
I can't be. I'm not surprised this came in. I didn't.
Oh shit! My jaw
It's
hurts.
been a
already.
little while since the alias Smoking Joe popped in the screen.
I don't know who Smoking Joe is, but I'm your brother, man. Don't act like you don't know who I am.
Well, then if you were my real brother, the Smoking Joe I'm aware of brought tears to people's eyes when he gave Mr. Randy Shifter, my AKA brother, and his girlfriend a huge, very thoughtful shout out. That's the Smoking Joe I know, and he's very much aware of Randy and Kristen.
I don't know. I'm Randy. I'm
Yeah,
your
I know.
brother, Randy. I don't know what Randy you talking. You talking to me like you don't even know who the hell I am.
Hey,
What's
hey,
up, Panchuco?
What's up, Chuco?
Brother Lance, I'm only 2 hours north of you. I'll drive down there and give you one of them ass whoopings like when we was boys.
Yeah, well, you just give me a call ahead of time. I'll meet you halfway, big bro.
You still got them boxing
Oh.
gloves?
Yeah, I still got them boxing gloves.
All right,
They may
put your
not
damn
fit
boxing
anymore.
trunks on.
hey, Panchuco.
Pancheco.
Panchuco.
You call them breadcrumbs almost.
Hey, Lance.
Sir.
Your next Popeye, what's it going to be?
Now, if I said that, my big brother Randy here would jump all over it, and it'd be posted before I had time to turn around. I have a couple in mind,
Right.
but I've got a number of them in mind. I've got some that actually blows my mind, even thinking that if it works.
Don't tell us it's going to be squirrel anus, ain't it?
No,
Squirrel anus pot pie.
no, we're good on that.
The hell it ain't.
We got I will say that the Poblano series will be making a comeback to the Popeye series. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a couple more weeks, and then I'll get a 5-gallon bucket in the house here, and I'll probably start
There
a
you
couple
go.
seeds of my El Jefe.
Sorry, I haven't done any of that stuff. I'm just going to buy this stuff. I already started this year. I'm not going to worry about germinating room and stuff like that.
Right.
Hey, big bro, won't you pull out that judge and fire us a few rounds off?
You know, I'll tell you all
That
something.
was
When we
weak.
was little, Mama used to make a bunch of pot pies for us, and old Lance used to turn his pot pie upside down. Like, I don't know why the hell he turned it upside down. There we are at the dinner table, all of us with our pot pie sitting right side up with the crust up. And old Lance would turn that some bitch around like he was crazy. Like, we're trying to.
I always ate him like that.
I knew he was going to be because he's turning things around. You know, I mean, the pot pie is not supposed to be eaten that way.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
wrong with you?
always eating them that way. Turn them upside down and break them, and everything runs out over top of it. Yeah, always eating them that way.
You like to turn things around, don't you? Like boys.
Oh my God! Oh.
All right, big bro, we need to clean it up a little bit. This is a family show.
Family.
Aren't you guys family?
You're the only family I got left, boy.
Right. Well, we might have some distant relatives in the chat. We just don't know it yet.
We ain't going to go any further on that one. But
So, Lance, what you getting your wife for old Valentine's Day this year?
I don't know. Probably the same thing I get.
nothing.
That's it.
I'm going to the
Not even a
store.
good old back rub or anything, some flowers and chocolates and maybe some whipped cream and strawberries.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
You know, I mean, you could stitch up a nice little thong for yourself. I mean, you got a few days.
But
You could put
where
Big
were
Papa
y'all
on the
at
old
10
banana
minutes ago?
sock, you know, put Big Papa on it.
Yeah, you got a week, Lance. You know, what the hell?
Big Papa in there.
Yeah, put Big Papa on the side of your banana hammock at the banana socket.
Yeah, Christy. That's your boyfriend. He's insisting it's your boyfriend. Do you know her, Randy? You remember her, or did you fall off the scaffold today?
I mean, let's picture Lance for a minute. You know, it's Valentine's night. You know, he goes and takes a shower. His wife takes a shower.
Oops.
They don't take one together.
Oh, did someone mute you, big bro? I'm sorry.
That's okay, Chris.
Oh,
Troy,
he's muted himself. I can't unmute him because he's muted himself. There he goes.
Where did I leave off on the story? Okay, so Randy's, you know, I mean, Lance gets out of the shower. His wife gets out of the shower. Randy's got rose petals all over the bed. So they jump in the bed.
You're watching too much TV, I think.
And then old Lance goes to the refrigerator and gets some fresh cut up strawberries and the whipped cream.
You hear the music in the background?
And then he says, Mama, I'm about to do something to you that I haven't done in a long time.
All right, Joe. We got enough.
He gets up.
And you get muted again.
Shit.
Why get whipped cream, Lance? You just go melt down some chocolate, strawberries and chocolate. That'll
What's up, Uncle Steve? Oh,
that'll
up,
go
Uncle
to
Steve?
a woman's heart. Oh my God!
Is Randy really heading towards Canada?
No, he's working.
I know he's working. Is he working on heading towards Canada for work?
Uncle Steve, what's up, buddy?
You're back, bro. But you gotta
All right,
keep
where
it
was
clean.
I in the story before I was?
No, you gotta keep it clean. Don't make me boot you off here. We'll be fighting again over something silly.
So Randy jumps out of bed. I mean, Lance gets out of bed.
See ya.
Hey, Steve, my next video, it'll be dedicated straight to you, buddy. Thank you so much for everything you've done.
He's gonna come back to someone else. Well, Christy, you wanted to hear more of it? I had about enough of it. I love it. I did see Dutch in here, didn't I?
yeah.
Yeah, Kent was in here somewhere. But Uncle Steve, he's the one we got to talk about. That man, I tell you, he's got a heart so damn big.
Yes, he does.
Yes, sir.
He is a very giving man there.
There he is.
13, 14, 13, 12.
Whatever that means.
I don't know. I thought it was 22nd, something to the 25th. Oh, yeah, this is true.
What the heck with him, Steve? You do what you can, buddy, you know. I didn't expect what the heck I got. You told me I was getting a box. I didn't realize what was in the box until I got it. And believe me, that's going to help me out quite a bit.
What's he saying now? Someone ordered something on Friday. It was mad because they didn't get it Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
That's bull crap.
Yeah. What's up, hermano?
Hey,
What's up,
Rick. I mean, it's called it's delivery. I mean, at least expect a week for delivery.
There's always that one guy or that one person, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
They could have hopped in their car if they thought it was going to be that quick. They could have hopped in their car and drove to Steve, which would have probably taken them days.
Yeah,
yeah.
knowing them, they probably right down the damn street.
Uh,
You know?
that's after he received the order.
Hey, Elvin, you can find Uncle Steve. Someone want to put Uncle Steve's website so you can order your rubs. I haven't seen him here in California.
Yeah. Uncle Steve, can
Uh,
you type Goodfellas so that it will automatically post your link?
And I recommend all rubs, every single rub that he has.
Yeah,
I recommend it.
that's the last order I got. Well, it wasn't the last order, but I've got everything boxed, and believe me,
Really?
I didn't realize.
Dude, what the hell was he expecting?
Well,
Jeez.
yeah,
Steve,
you give a
Dude.
mile and they'll take 10, you know?
Is
Yeah.
that what the hell he said?
he's wanting something for nothing. Is all that is. He's hoping you give him his money back. He's going to use that stuff up completely, and he's laughing the whole time. Steve, can you type in Uncle Steve in the chat? Or I'm sorry, type in Goodfellas in the chat so your link will post up automatically. Alvin Shane has asked for your website. Yeah, what's up, big bro? You made me do it. That is BS. I hate that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get them all the time. I used to get them in my business all the time.
I tell you, Steve, you've got one happy customer right here. I mean, between your sauce and your shakes, yeah, I'm about ready to throw out the rest of them.
I actually did. I threw out 3 or 4 bottles. What happened? You know what happened. You made me. I respect you, Joe. But you made me take you out of the chat. So that's all your fault. I'm not feeling guilty about it. Still respect you, but I'm not feeling guilty about it.
I can't believe you did that.
That's what I think Christy was saying. I'm sorry, but it's.
There it is. Alvin. Christy
Thank you,
posted
Christy.
it. Sorry. Thank you, Christy.
You should have, Steve. You should have.
Uh-oh. Joe got timed out. I thought Alvin got timed out.
What's that? I didn't
I
time
was
nobody.
reading Alvin's comment. I thought he got timed out, but
Oh,
he said
no.
something different. Play the 5th, Joel. Play the 5th.
Appreciate it. He was mad because. Oh, okay. So you stood up for yourself.
There
Joe,
you
I'm sorry. You had a nice little.
I'm gonna put it on you guys. The hair of the lawnmower.
Thank you,
Yeah, nice little
Christy.
southern slang to you, but the Smoking Joe still came out. I saw it, Dutch.
Thank you, Rick. Well, at least you know you're loved in this barbecue community. Community.
A dog. Oh, sorry. I'm surprised Raquel or Christy hadn't reminded me to pin that link up.
There it is.
Yeah, he just reminded me in a text. I get bad about that stuff, but
How come you don't have it up top there?
That's what I just said. I'm surprised that Raquel or Christy didn't remind me to do that. I never did it up till past 2 times, and
Right.
now it's like having to learn something. Yeah.
Oh my God, Rick! Really? That could be good in a way. Bad for you, but good for Uncle Steve.
Damn it, Christy. I'm already past my 2 hours.
Okay, so
Christy's reminding me now to pin my link. I'm trying to keep it down to just a couple hours of time, so
If it's going good, lover boy, keep it going. I mean, you got 28 people watching. I'll be jumping
yeah,
on in
I know it.
25 minutes or so.
I got a phone call I'm dying to make.
Yeah.
That I need to make, and
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
well, I'm just thinking. Oh, there we go, Dutch. What'd you walk away from?
Because you ugly.
Okay.
there's a Kent.
What's up, gentlemen?
I
What's
can't
up?
argue with you.
Hey, speaking of anti-ugly, let me show you something. This is coming up. I'm actually currently shooting a video.
Right on.
So, anti-ugly is going to be in the video because this guy needs a little pick-me-up. I saw it in the chat. And you know I'm using this. I'm doing easy grilled chicken thighs. I'm doing it on a 74 Red Weber kettle. But, I just can't put this on there. So I got out this is a collector's version because if you read right there, it still says powder instead of shake. And it's the Uncle Steve's sexy shake.
The gigolo himself.
Look at that. The David Hasselhoff BBQ rubs. I'm telling you. And that's going to be in the video. And I'm cooking on a kettle, so what am I going to use to light it?
Or use a fire cup.
Not a grill gun, not a Luft lighter. No, I actually used a junior fire cup to light a half kettle or a half chimney of B&B briquettes, and they were fully lit in 15 minutes with a junior fire cup.
That's what I got juniors, and that's what I light my fires with.
So now I will say one thing. Fuck Randy, I just saw that comment. That's hilarious. This guy that's busting Uncle Steve's balls. My wife and I were talking about it earlier, and she goes, "Well, hell, Amazon doesn't even do Friday to Monday delivery anymore." So there you go. But does anybody know who Uncle Steve is? I mean, I've never heard of her.
Yeah, I had a little text conversation with her today. As a matter of fact, I had a potential customer send me a request for some additional information on the making of one of his products, and because I don't speak scientist, I didn't know the answer to the question. I mean, I kind of knew the answer, but I was looking for letters and not the actual scientific words that meant the 3 letters.
I'm just glad I'm not a corporate sellout like some people.
Man, look at all that swag he has.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. See, here's that Min Oreo again, boys.
I don't know where you
Hold up, one more time, Dutch. Hold up.
No, you're done.
He wanted to take a screenshot.
Yeah, I know he did.
No, I don't know how to do that
Yeah.
screenshot. I wouldn't do a screenshot thing.
Isn't
That'd be-
that F12 or something like that?
Shut
I
up,
have
Chuck. He doesn't need any help, damn it.
I have no idea.
No, I tell you what. Yep, 14 sleep, Steve. 14, buddy. And then I get a couple big handful of Uncle Steve shoulder or butt.
Well, Steve, you know how much I love you, buddy, because of the emails I send you.
Right.
Oh, Rick, don't even. No. There ain't enough Anheuser-Busch in St. Louis to get me to do that, Rick. Don't ask. Don't read Rick's comment. It was a conversation we had on the phone. No, that's not happening, Rick.
He gets them from Uncle Steve, though.
Hey, first time my son got a little, he used the USS Gold package. God's honest truth.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just glad he doesn't watch me on YouTube, or if he found this, he'd be like, Dad!
Uncle Steve, I hope you know we're your biggest. Well, I shouldn't say we're your biggest. We are some of your biggest supporters because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that already feel like they're your biggest. But
Well, if you want to go by height and weight, I'm probably his biggest.
well, okay.
We're just a few, Lance.
I know we're just a few, but
In his
Don't
army
count us
of people that appreciate every damn thing he does.
Rick, stop it. Rick, I'm a little disappointed. I'm traveling 1,400 miles, and Rick won't even drive 180 miles to come see me. I'm a little disappointed.
I thought you meant just seeing him in general made you think about safe sex, Rick. I didn't think it was. I didn't know it was the beanie.
Oh, so much running Lance's playlist on my phone when I go to sleep tonight.
I'm just repeating the man's text. That's all I'm doing.
No. You added to it. You were stoking the fire. Lance, don't try act innocent. We know there's horns under that hat.
No. Not me.
George, you look like you're ready for a nap.
Yeah, it's been a long day with
George has had mental stress days.
that plumber, and finally it's gonna get fixed, and we got about 100 fans downstairs, louder than real loud downstairs. It's just
What you have, a pipe burst, George?
Yeah, I had a slab leak. I have a slab leak.
Wow.
They haven't found it yet, or what?
No, but they did mark all the walls where all the moisture got damaged. Pretty much all downstairs and upstairs, a little bit upstairs.
You're gonna have. So do you have drywall obviously downstairs then?
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole complete remodel.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do mold mitigation, I'm sure, and
Yeah, all kinds. Right now there's humidifiers. Is that how you say it? Humidifiers?
dehumidifier.
Yeah. There's that, and there's about 8 different fans downstairs. That guy did come and mark all the areas and whatnot. So
Troy's feeling a little left out.
100
805.
fans. that damn lawnmower just keeps going, man.
Hey,
805.
look at the stats Steve just threw in the chat there. And 10 pounds of jalapeno popper sandwiches.
Yeah, we can use some 20 or 35K.
All right,
Steve,
boy.
we gotta make an ATV run early
Guys,
Thursday.
later, man.
Holy
I
crap.
cut out.
Yeah.
155
Okay.
Wifey just got home.
Okay,
She got home a little while
pounds
ago,
of
so I'm gonna
brisket.
go downstairs.
Okay.
And, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
All right,
Okay,
George.
George.
George,
All right, you guys take care,
take care,
man.
buddy.
All
See
right,
you,
thank you
buddy.
now.
Oh, you got it, man.
That's a lot of beef there, Steve.
Well, Chuck, you got to see the size of the tent he operates in.
Really?
I think if I remember right, it's 80 by 120.
Wow.
And that is just the bar, seating, and food lines. And then outside of the tent are where the cooks are at. I'm sure the J&R Oiler is going to be there again. Huge trailer mounted smoker.
That'll be in the back of the tent, correct?
Right, yeah, so to speak.
Now, where would he have his rubs and all set up?
All the little sampler bottles are all over the tables for people to try.
Oh, okay.
So the little, I think, oh yeah, yeah. Steve's throwing more in there. Those are all over the table for people to try. So if you see a little midget running around grabbing all the gator shake off the tables, that's Christy. I'm just saying. If somebody still know the pig shake, that's me. Actually, I wouldn't do that because I want more people to try it.
I wanna.
Christy in 3, 2, 1. Nope, mistimed that one.
By a second. There she is.
Is she really?
Yeah, she got the eyeballs. She's got the. Well, you're gonna be doing a little bit on screen.
I wanna, before I die, I wanna be able to come down and something like that. You know, getting up in age like I am.
You know, I just thought about that. I feel like a spring chicken on this chat.
Yeah. There we go.
You are, you young buck.
You started it, Chuck, just so you know.
I mean, you old fuckers are goddamn retired.
Hey, you see this, Gray? I earned each and every one of them.
Hey, Chuck, can you see my gray? No, because I cut my hair short. Otherwise, I'd look like Lance.
Well, see, I got to shave. I got to shave to get rid of my gray.
I would look like Lance, only taller, heavier, and better looking.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'd be the anti-Lance.
I've been turning gray since I was in high school.
So was I.
I had a buddy that was had the severe advancing forehead in high school. He said it was from putting on and taking off his football helmet too many times.
That's true. That's true, Christy.
What?
Oh, Russ, the trophy is in transit. The trophy is on its way to the Houston Rodeo.
Did you really end up doing that? I know you were called out on that last week.
Oh yeah, Lep was going to be pissed if he got to Houston and the trophy was there.
Right, but then it was there by you. But now you're saying you actually might have done that, or are you just pulling our legs again?
I may or not be shipping this to Texas this week.
Yeah, Christ, that way you sound, I think probably cost $40-$50 to ship. Not to mention,
because I got to insure it for $1 million.
Yeah.
How much did that cost you on Amazon?
Nothing, but on AB's competition, that for what I won on the competition and what I spent on food, I broke even, and I got a trophy. So
6 of this year, and it was all out afternoon pulling a wagon, help my 9-year-old and my 4-year-old get donations from American Heart. That's cool, Steve. That's cool.
Really?
I tell you what that guy doesn't do for them 3 little ladies he has. Yeah. I mean, if there's a Dad of the Year award, it goes to that man right there. He is
Hey.
all about them girls 100%. Anytime I talk to him, you know, he fills me in on what the three girls are doing. And Stevie, you know, she's a sidekick. She's the one with him, you know. And I tell you what, if you ever want to warm your heart, listen to that little girl's belly laugh. The way she laughs, oh my God.
You say Father of the Year. I'd say anything he does is 100%
Yeah.
award in the year.
Well, you know, and back to the guy that, you know, messaged Steve and got his panties in a bundle today because he's being a jackwagon. Now,
Repeat that. Back up. Put that in reverse one time and speak it again.
okay. Speaking of the guy who's giving Steve shit today because he gave him
okay.
shit,
Okay.
being a jackwagon. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the trophy was pre Uncle Steve shit. And you can see them on the cabinets behind me, and there's a shit ton up top, and there's three huge ones up over here hanging. Those are all trophies I've won using Uncle Steve's shape. So for this guy to say it's crap, blah blah blah, this guy don't know his ass from a hole in the ground, and I'll stick to that.
He hasn't tasted a good rub.
Well, you know, I will say there's one. I'm not gonna call it out. Well, there is one other Texas rub that I really like, and Steve knows, and that other person is in the chat. I love Rick's Texas Trinity. I really do.
You don't like Barbacoa Bandits rub?
Never tried it yet.
Really?
I said yet. Okay. I've had Rick stuff. I got probably his Texas Trinity 3 months after Rick first put it out there. I gave it a try. And Rick's Texas Trinity is amazing. It really is. It's a heavier coarse rub, and I love it. There's one, I'm just going to say, in the South Central region that I think is way overhyped and way overrated.
Right.
And I'm just going to throw the initials out there of MC. That's all I'm going to say.
What was that?
MC. I've had the rub company Rick is affiliated with also, but you know, he gives me crap about my Uncle Steve, as he calls it, and I give him shit about his Daddy Dan. So you know, it's all in fun. It's respectful. But the other one, the MC one, it's way overrated.
Right.
Way overrated.
I gotta say something here.
Uh-oh.
This dude and I, you know, when you connect with somebody, and when you can have a 5 or 6 hour conversation that runs into 7:30 this morning. This guy right here is what I call a pretty awesome guy. Thanks for the conversation, Daniel. Hope you enjoyed it too.
Okay, speaking of which, last night you had a 4-hour conversation damn near with Hobo. How many times did you have to charge your phone since 5 o'clock yesterday?
No, and I was totally surprised by, because you sent me that message. You call him when you get a chance, and we had a legit conversation.
Oh, I was getting messages from Ski Girly. And, she goes, they've been on the phone for 2.5 hours. I said, you're welcome for the peace and quiet.
Yeah, I don't know that it was that long, but I wasn't timing it, so maybe it was. But what transpired later on, that was sort of really blew me away a little bit. But
I hate to say it, and I'm going to throw that sumbitch under the bus right now. He comes off as a gruff, I don't give a F SOB on YouTube, but the guy actually has a heart. He does. He's a good guy.
Are you talking about Hobo?
We do not speak the name, therefore he does not show up, Chuck.
right.
Oh, okay.
No, well, he's going to have a little bit of a timeout for me, and as much as I hate doing it, I just can't accept that, and I'm not saying he's a hateful person, but I just don't want to see it happen again,
Yeah.
Yes,
Things got a little out of hand last night.
Let's do the lives you want to do. The lives.
Yeah. Do what you want to do, Lance. It's your damn channel. Just do it your way.
Where the hell has Tom been?
I'll be right back.
All right, Kent.
Don't hurry.
Fuck you, Chuck.
You know I love you, you big bitch.
Tom, I hope everything's been all right. I haven't seen you in a while, but usually I catch you on Lee's Saturday morning breakfast or lunches, breakfasts. So that, yeah, Christy. But I hadn't seen you around for a while. And Joe's probably going live in about 4 minutes, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll be live here shortly. So I'll be hopping off, Lance.
Okay.
No offense, but
nope, totally get it. Totally get it.
I missed his chats for the past couple weeks because of different things.
Thighs?
Yep.
Nice.
Indirect the whole time.
Oh, is that right?
They're at 155 degrees right now.
Wow.
You got that kind of color on them? Indirect? Well,
okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm dumb. I'm not stupid.
So you still Ford barbecue.
All right. I tell you what, I'd love to hang and chat with you guys a little longer. I need to get out of here and finish up that video, which might end up being a short because it's just a lot of pictures. Oh, Rick, you missed everything good I said about you.
Yeah, Chuck's going to cut out too. I'm probably almost 30 minutes over what I was going to run because I don't want to bore people too long.
I think everybody's pretty much having fun,
I ain't going to sit up here on a panel by myself, that's for sure. So
right.
We'll just go ahead and pull the plug on it.
Well, I hate to do that to you, dude, but I said,
I don't. Yeah, you too, Chuck. It's your life.
Chuck is old. It's his bedtime.
I'll probably go over there and check Joe out too later on, maybe.
Yeah.
I ain't checking Joe out. That's like gay or something. He barbecues squirrels.
Thank you, Christy.
Squirrel sausage by Smoking Joe.
This beats TV.
Exactly, Christy. Exactly.
Later, y'all. I'm sure I'll see you down somewhere later tonight.
All right, Dutch.
See you guys.
Yep.
See you, Kent.
Chuck, right. You going to say your adioses too?
I'm going to say adios because it's 8:59 here, and I guess in a couple minutes he'll be popping on. So It's been fun, Lance. Thank you for having me on and kind of picking up my spirits a little, buddy. You know, I still got a couple rough days coming up,
Yeah.
but
No, it's, passing of a family member is never really a good thing, whether in-laws or not. You still had some type of connection.
even though she was my ex mother-in-law, I
Right.
still love that lady, and we always got along and had fun. You know.
Rand and his belly button lint fetish.
Later, Christy. I'll see you, young lady. All right, Lance. I'll
Okay.
see you, buddy.
All right, man. Thank you,
Uh,
Chuck. And
let
we'll
me
work on
know.
that.
Let me know about what we talked about. See what you can come up with.
I have the logo. And I was told I could do whatever I want with it,
Right.
but I still want to make sure that's accurate
I
today.
mean, if you want to change the cow from, like Raquel said, a dairy cow to something else, feel free.
Yeah, no. What I remember, the cow that I have on standby is a cartoon cow, but it wasn't a dairy cow.
Right, right. I mean, Hereford, Angus, whatever.
Right.
All right, buddy. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you later.
All right, Chuck.
See ya.
All right.
See
See you later.
everybody in chat. It's been fun.
All right. Thank you, Troy. Thank you much, buddy. And I will let you know what my contact says about your winnings. I just need to jump through more hoops for her, I guess, all over again. But one of them she's asked me to go through might be a little difficult, so I'm got a little concern there. But we'll see. We'll make it happen one or the other. Thank you, Troy, Guggen, John, Dead Broke, Ricer, everybody. Thanks for coming to chat. I'm sure we'll see you again tomorrow evening. I'm on a mission here, and I'm not going to lose the battle. You only lose when you stop trying. So, and I'm not going to stop trying. We'll see y'all later. Thank you much. Love you all. Appreciate you all.